All right, all right, all right. Welcome everybody to the Credit Business Growth Show. My name is Mark Claiborne, and today I have something fantastic for you guys. I'm going to tell you something. And first of all, if you guys can hear me okay, if everybody can hear me okay, go ahead and type in the chat for me. Hit one for me. Let me know you can hear me very well. Just go ahead and hit one for me and let me know if you can hear me one very, very well. Just go ahead and type one for me and let me know that you are out there, because I'm telling you today, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm going to show you how this was done right here, and I'm going to show you that you can do the same thing that I can do. I'm going to show you that you can write your first book. That you can write your first book, the secrets to writing your first book in 30 days. In 30 days without any experience at all. All right, so I see that you guys are typing in one for me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My name is Mark Claiborne. I'm the founder of the Client Dispute Manager software, and I'm the author of the best-selling book, Hidden Credit Repair Secrets, which was #1 on Amazon for 7 years in a row. That's right. It's not #1 anymore. But this book right here, I wrote in my car while working a regular job, a 9-to-5 job, working graveyard shift. I wrote this book that was #1 in the country on Amazon. And listen, it doesn't matter, because at that time I was working a 9-to-5. And you know what? You can do the same thing. Now, we're going to go through this step by step. So we're going to have a little exercise. So it's not going to just be, I'm going to be talking a lot, but I'm also going to ask you if you can participate as well in this exercise, because this live stream, it's going to be about 45 to an hour, right? Because I'm going to take you step by step. I'm going to take you step by step on exactly how to write this book, right? Exactly how to write this book. But before we get started, I wanted to say one thing. This webinar is for anyone who is trying to build authority, respect, credibility, and expertise, right? So any business, it doesn't matter whether you're in a credit business, tax business, or any business that you're in, everybody has a book inside of them. Everyone has a book inside of them. If you believe that you have a book inside of you, go ahead and type, yes, Mark, I have a book inside of me. If you believe that you have a book inside of you that you need to get out, go ahead and type, yes, Mark, I have a book inside of me. Go ahead and type that in for me. Just go ahead and type it. If you believe you have a book inside of you, if I can show you how to do this within 30 days without having any experience, type yes for me, because you first have to commit in your heart that you believe that you have a book inside of you. And once you believe that, I'm telling you, you will be able to get your book out. And I'm going to show you step by step exactly how I did it. All right. All right, cool. I have 27 books inside of me. Okay. All right. So it feels so good to be back. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. I am streaming this on YouTube. I'm streaming this in Facebook. I'm streaming this in LinkedIn. So a lot of people, look, if you got this book, you guys know this is the first time, that I'm talking live about a book that I wrote a long time ago. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. All right. So let's get started. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. And listen, if you stay to the end, how many of you guys, type in the chat for me, how many of you guys will like my entire PowerPoint presentation? Say aye. How many of you guys will like the entire PowerPoint presentation that I'm about to go through step by step? Say aye. Say aye. If you want this, say aye. The entire PowerPoint presentation. Say aye for me. Say aye. Okay. Yeah, say aye. If you want the entire PowerPoint presentation. All right. So everybody that's saying aye, when this stream is over, I'm going to go back into the group. I'm going to go back into the Facebook group, and I'm going to message you. I'm going to send you a Facebook message, and I'm going to send you the entire PowerPoint presentation showing you step by step how I wrote my book. All right. So let's get right to it. The secrets to writing your own book in 30 days. And if you say I'm going to go back after the show's over and I'm going to give you this PowerPoint presentation to show you exactly how I did it. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's talk about it. All right, secrets to writing your book in 30 days. Okay. All right, so this stream is brought to you by Client Dispute Manager. Okay. Client Dispute Manager, credit repair software. This entire show is brought to you by the Client Dispute Manager software. Credit repair business software. You're starting your own credit repair business. You want to run your own credit repair business. Check out clientdisputemanagersoftware.com. All right. So let's talk about it. So first of all, who wants to rank number one in Amazon? Type in the chat for me if you want to rank number one in Amazon. Just say I. Say I. Who wants to rank number one in Amazon? Say I for me. If you want to rank number one in Amazon, let me know in the chat that you want to rank number one in Amazon. All right? Absolutely. Okay, cool. Because the reason why I'm telling you this is because you can rank number one in Amazon. Why? Because I was able to rank number one in Amazon, and I had a 9-to-5 job, and I wrote my book while sitting in my car working the graveyard shift. Okay? So if I was able to do that, living paycheck to paycheck, if I was able to write this book right here, okay, in the car with no experience, no authority, no software, and I ranked it number one on Amazon, then guess what? You can do the same thing with the right strategy. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Who believes that they have a book inside of them? Now, I already asked that question, and a lot of you guys said me. A lot of you guys already said that I have a book inside of me. Now, I believe strongly in my heart that each one of you have some sort of talent. Each one of you have some sort of book that you can get out, right? Because if you're trying to build trust, if you're trying to get customers, or if you're trying to build loyalty with anyone in any type of business that you have, right? You have to show your authority some way. You have to make people believe in you some way, right? You can't just say, buy my product or sign up for my service or this or that, because people out there, it's very hard. Sales and marketing is extremely challenging. Trust me, I know. So one of the ways you can build this trust, this authority, is by being an author, a best-selling author, and writing your own book. All right. And as you guys can see right here, a lot of people said they already have my book, and I'm going to find out right now. So who wants to write a book? All right. So why write your own book? Okay. Why write your own book? Well, you want to write your own book because, like I said before, it builds know, like, and trust. Know, like, and trust, right? When you read somebody's book, and then when you meet him in person, you're like a fan. Oh my God, I read your book. Oh my God, you're Mark Claiborne. I read your book. Oh my God, your book was so great. Oh my God, you really helped me. You really helped me, right? So this is the type of response that I get from people. And not only that, it builds a lot of trust, man. Like, people believe in you. Like, people believe that you are the one. People say, wow, I read your book. You must really know what you're talking about. I want to sign up with you. Can you be my coach? Can you be my mentor? So this is one of the reasons why you want to write your own book. And it doesn't really take a lot of work to write your own book, I'm telling you. And I'm going to put you guys through the test in a few minutes. I'm going to put you through the test in a few minutes, because the number one thing is fear. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get what's inside here out, right? Because you have a skill, you have some knowledge that other people don't have, and other people will pay for your knowledge and your skill if you just get it out. All you got to do is get it out. Remember, I was no different than where you are right now. Maybe some of you guys are established. Maybe some of you guys are working 9 to 5 and you're afraid, and you just need to hear this Zoom call here. I mean, this presentation, right? All right. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. All right, cool. So how can it help you build authority, right? Writing the book can help you build authority. Like I said before, writing the book will bring you trust. It will bring you authority. People will start to trust into you. They will start to trust you because they say, wow, man, he wrote this book. He's on Amazon. He's number one on Amazon. So he must knows what he's talking about, right? And to some extent, that is true, because when I wrote Hidden Credit Repair Secrets, guess what, guys? I wrote this book right here. I wrote this right out of my head. Like, I didn't research anything. Like, all I did was fix my own credit. And then I turned around and wrote this book. That's all I did. I didn't do nothing special. I just knew stuff. And then I wrote it down and I turned it into a book. All right. All right, cool. So let's keep going. All right. Who on this call is an expert? If you're an expert, type in the chat for me and let me know if you're an expert, and tell me what you're an expert in. What do you guys are an expert in? Just write down here. Just give me something. Whatever you're an expert in, go ahead and write it for me. Are you an expert in business credit? Are you an expert in hair? Are you an expert in taxes? Go ahead and type in the chat for me. Let me know what you're an expert in. All right. That's what made me buy into ownership program. Okay. I'm an expert in finance. Go ahead, type in the chat. What are you an expert in? Okay. I'm an expert in credit. I'm an expert in credit. I'm an expert in real estate. What else? Type in the chat, guys. Come on. Tell me what you're an expert in. Tell me what you're an expert in. This is how I'm going to help you bring out the book inside of you. Okay. I'm an expert in business credit, business loan, and financing. All right. I'm an entrepreneur. Okay. Anything else? Motivational, self-development. Okay, cool. So every single one of you have a book inside of you. Okay. Every single, okay. Truck driving and taxes. Okay. Credit repair. All right. There you go. Taxes. So you're an expert in something. Okay. You're an expert in something. So I'm going to show you how to bring that expertise out. Okay. All right. Who believes that they can write 8 chapter titles? All right. So here's going to be the exercise, because we're going to talk about it right now. We're going to get right into it. We're going to write a book. We're going to write part of your book right now. We're going to write part of your book right now. I told you this is not going to just be a regular stream. Okay. I'm going to test you out right now, and I'm going to ask you something, and we're going to do an exercise. Okay. We're going to do an exercise. Okay. Let's do this exercise. Here's the exercise right here. This is the exercise. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take 5 minutes. I want you to think about the concept and the outline. Okay, the concept and the outline. I want you to take 5 minutes. I want you to think about the concept and the outline. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to write this right in the comments. I want you to think about 8 titles for your book. So these titles are going to be the chapters. So these titles are going to be the chapters of your book. Okay. These titles are going to be the chapters. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I'm going to do, I want you to think as quick as possible. As quick as possible. Just come off the top of your head, think about your 8 chapters, and then start writing. All right. So just think about your 8 chapters and then start writing right now. Okay. Just think about it. I don't care what it is. I have a timer right here. Okay. Here's my timer. And here we go. All right. All right, cool. So now just start writing 8 chapters, 8 titles, 5 minutes off the top of your head. 5 minutes. That's all you got to do. This is what's going to bring it out of you. 8 chapters, 8 titles. So all you got to do is write 8 titles right now. Go ahead and start writing. 5 minutes. We're going to do 5 minutes. I want to see how good you are. I want to see who's going to actually do the exercise. All right. Because if you do the exercise, that means when you get off this Facebook Live, that means you are actually serious about writing the book. All right. So let's go. I wrote 20 books in the credit business. All right. Here we go, guys. Here it is. 5 minutes, 8 titles. Just write them out. Just whatever comes to your head. Okay, write them right here and wherever you are. If you're on YouTube, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Facebook, it doesn't matter where you are. Just write them in the comment. Write them in the comment. 8 titles. All right, Karen says, what is credit? Why does it matter? Okay, Karen is starting. Anybody else? Come on. We got 4 minutes left. Just 8 titles. Okay, just 8 titles. This is an exercise to get your mind flowing, to get your mind thinking. Okay, Angela says the importance of credit, how to build credit, how to maintain credit, how to repair credit, how to obtain business credit, the dispute process. Thank you, Angela. Who else? Marty, how to design good quality life. How can you control your financial health? How can you take control of your credit? Things that you can stop from accomplishing the goals. Nice. Chris, future, options, sales, business development, regulations. Nice. Facebook user, where's the money? Okay, who else? Donna. Donna, you only got one title. Come on, guys. We got 3 minutes left. CJ, are we supposed to write the chat? No, CJ, you're just supposed to write titles. 8 titles that will make up your book, and anything that comes to your mind. Quick. Anything that comes to your mind. 8 titles that will make up your entire book. Okay, Miss Holland says, intro to trucking, driving, prep trips, coupling, shifting, braking, mounting, driving, safety, distance. Nice. Karen says, number 2, what is a FICO score? The importance of budgeting. Chris says, how to get certified. Fountain says, how to be better on how to love yourself first. Yeah, this is good, guys. See, this is the exercise, right? We got 2 minutes left. All right, let's see who gave me the 8. Somebody gave me the 8. Quick. Okay, Marty. See, we got 8 right here. Look, how to design a good quality life. How can you control your financial health? How can you take control of your credit? Things that can stop you from accomplishing your goals. Look at that. Who else got 8? Who else? Let me see who else wrote out 8. Okay. How to design a good quality life. Okay. Angela, look at this. Number 1, these are her chapters. The importance of credit, how to build credit, how to maintain credit, how to repair credit, how to obtain business credit, and the dispute process. Now look at that, guys. All right, cool. Anybody else? Let's see. Nice. All right, cool. So good. So you guys are this. We got 1 minute left. We got 1 minute left. And the purpose of this exercise is to get your mind right, so I can get you out of the fear, and so you believe that you can write a book in 30 days. All right. And this is exactly how I did it. Like, I didn't do it any different than what I'm showing you guys right now. All right. Let's see. Tia Love. Check out hers. Okay. Tia. Childhood life, growing through struggles, putting the past behind, moving forward. Chapter 5, the start of a new beginning. Chapter 6, mastering your success. Chapter 7, living in purpose. And chapter 8, living the life you love. Now that's what I'm talking about, Tia. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of you did it. And let's go one more, and then we're going to continue. Cambo. Health is wealth. Change your paradigm. Don't pay taxes. Credit is king. Cash to trash. Business, your job, transportation. Never stop for forever lasting impression. See, guys? See? These are your chapters. Okay, one more. One more, and then we're going to move on. One more. Understanding credit, knowing the laws. Chapter 3, fix your credit. Chapter 4, winning with credit. 5, maintaining good credit. And 6, credit is power. And 7, financing success. And 8, your best life. You see? Now look how easy that was. You see? So what this exercise was just to challenge you, to get you in the mind frame so you understand that you can write a book. You just got to understand how to put your chapters down. All right. Thank you, everybody. So let's move on. Thank you for the exercise. All right. So the next thing we want to do is once we got our chapters down, we want to begin the writing process. So now I'm going to make this really, really easy for you guys when it comes to writing, right? So you may be thinking to yourself, well, Mark, do I have to do all this writing? Like, do I got to write all of this because I don't like to write? And the answer to that is not really. All right. So what you want to do is once you get your chapters down, you can record your chapters, right? So you don't have to necessarily write your chapters, but if you want to do it fast, you can go chapter 1 and you can talk into a recorder. You can talk into a recorder your entire topic, right? So you can say you're going to talk about what is credit. So you can begin talking about what is credit. You can start like, okay, chapter 1, what is credit? Well, credit is this. Credit is a financial piece of your life. Credit is when you start to build your score, when you got to get credit cards to formulate a credit report. So you can start talking into a recorder to start forming your chapters. And then once you form your chapters, you will have all 8 chapters recorded in a recorder if that's what you want to do. Okay. Now, after you do that, you want to take the recorders to a platform called Rev. Now, you want to take your audio to a platform called Rev. And then you want to upload your audio. And what Rev is going to do is they're going to transcribe your audio and they're going to give you transcriptions. Okay. So they're going to give you, so say, for example, you got 8 chapters, you record 8 recordings, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you take it to Rev and then you upload the recordings and they'll give you a transcript. So this is for people who don't like writing. Now, if you like writing, then of course you can write out based on chapters and subchapters, right? So you got the chapter, what is credit? And then you have all your subchapters about that topic of credit. And then you start filling in those subchapters. Okay. That's if you like writing. But if you don't like writing, you can just record your chapters and then you can go to rev.com. And then from there, you can just upload all of your audio and then Rev will transcribe your audio for you. Okay. And then Rev will spit out all of your transcripts. Okay. Now, like I said before, you guys can do this pretty quickly. Now, say, for example, you wanted to write your book and get your book out on Amazon within 30 days. Well, you can do 1 chapter every day. Now, think about it. You can record 1 chapter every day, upload it to Rev, and they'll spit out a transcript. Okay. Now, say, for example, you didn't want to do that. And you said, Mark, well, I don't have time. I don't have time at all to even write a book. I don't have time to record in a transcript. I don't want to write the chapters. I want someone else to do it for me. Is there anybody here on the call on this stream would prefer someone else to write the book for you? If that's you, say I. Who would like someone else to write the book for them and they never write the book at all? Is there anybody here on this call that would like someone else to write the book for them? Just let me know. Type in the chat and say, that's me, Mark. That's me, or no, that's not me. I want to do my own thing. This is just what I needed to hear. Is there anybody would like to write the book? Hire somebody to write the book for them. Okay, due to time restraints. Okay, that's kind of me too. You understand what I'm saying? Like I want to outsource like everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't have a lot of time, right? So if you have less time and more money, then you can have someone else write the book for you. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's what you use. You use ghostwriters. Okay. You use ghostwriters to write the book for you. Okay. Looking for a professional ghostwriter. Here it is right here. Okay. This is how you do it. Now, a lot of these celebrities, you may say, well, Mark, how these famous people get all these books? Like how all these celebrities get these books. Do you think a celebrity has time to write a book? No. Here's what the celebrity does. They record the chapters in an audio tape, or they write out the chapters on a notepad and they just write out the subchapters, right? And then they hire the ghostwriter and they say, I want you to go out and write a book based on my title and my subchapter. Now, a ghostwriter is going to run you anywhere starting from $500 all the way up to $5,000 to write a 100-page or a 300-page book. So if you have money over time, then I would say hire a ghostwriter. If you have money, Okay. But if you have time on your hands and you want to feel proud about your writing, then I would say write it yourself. All right. So which one is you? Which one are you? Do you want to write your own book, or would you prefer someone else to write your own book? Go ahead and type in the chat for me. Let me know which one is you. Do you want to write your own book, or do you prefer someone else, like a ghostwriter, to write your own book? Okay. Type in the chat for me. I would like to hear that. I would love outsourcing. I love writing. Okay, Donna, I would like someone else to write it for me. Okay, both. Someone else. No, they don't. Write my own book. Okay, Tia said write my own book. I would write my own. You're the man. Well, thank you. I'll write my own book. Write my own with some help. Okay, there you go. So some of you who have time and want to save a book, you say, I want to write my own, right? And you can do it. You can do it after this presentation. Just follow what I'm teaching you here, and you can go out and write your own book. Okay, literally. Or you can hire a ghostwriter on Upworks or Fiverr or ghostwriter.com, and they'll write the book for you. Very simple, right? You just tell them what you want. You sit back and relax, and you wait like 2 weeks, and bam, there's your book. Okay, someone to write my book for me. All right, cool. All right. So now that we get that part fixed, so let's talk about creating your book. All right. So before we go into creating your first book, a lot of people ask me this question. Well, how long should my book be? Right. So your book, I would say a lot of people don't have patience these days, right? So they're not going to be reading through no 300-page book. So don't do it. Don't write no 300-page book. Okay. I would say write a nice, short, sweet book, 100 pages max. Okay. Don't write no 300-page book. All right. Do 100 pages and just be done with it, because a lot of people, their patience is short and they don't have time to read no 300-page book. Okay. All right. Because I know when I see those books of 300 pages, I don't want to read that. Okay. I don't want to read it. 100 pages straight to the point is perfect. All right. So let's check this out. All right. So writing your first book. Okay, so once you write your book, okay, once you write your book, now here are the steps. Here are the steps. Here are the steps. Come up with your chapters, come up with your sub-chapters, write your book or record it into an audio format, upload it to rev.com, right? And it's going to give you a transcript, right? So you have a transcript, you have raw transcript with 8 chapters. You have a raw transcript with 8 chapters, right? Okay. So then what you want to do is you want to take your raw transcript, okay, or your 8 chapters if you write them, and then you want to go to Fiverr.com. You want to go to Fiverr.com right here, and you want to get a proofreader. Okay, you want to get a proofreader. You want to get a proofreader that's going to proofread your book. Now, we're not talking about just a regular proofreader. We're talking about a proofreader who specializes in proofreading books. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be proofreading your transcript. Okay. All right. So we got the raw transcript, and then you're going to send it to the proofreader. And we want the first round of proofreading, because they're going to be like 2 or 3 rounds of proofreading. So we want the first round of proofreading, and you can go to Fiverr.com to get your proofreader, or you can go to Upworks.com. Okay. All right. Next, once your proofreader is done, we now need an editor. We need an editor, someone who's going to assemble your book into a book format. So we need an editor that's going to rearrange your chapters, and it's going to put it in a book format. You guys understand what I'm saying? You got it? So you wrote your chapters, you got it proofread. So now the editor is going to say, Mark, here is the book layout. What book layout do you want? Do you want this book layout, or do you want that book layout, or do you want this book layout? Are you going to have a hard copy like this? This is a hard copy. Or are you going to have a Kindle version copy? All right. So I would say go with both. So you're going to find an editor on Fiverr.com, or you're going to go to Upworks.com, and you're going to find an editor, and they're going to assemble your book for you. So they're going to take your chapters and they're going to put it together for you to form a book. All right, you guys understand what I'm saying? You guys got me? You guys got me? Go ahead and type in the chat. I want to make sure you guys are still there. I want to make sure you're still getting some value. You guys getting value so far? We're 30 minutes in. Go ahead and type in the chat for me. Let me know if you're getting some value. Let me know if you're getting some value. Yeah, let me know. We're 30 minutes in. Let me know if you're getting some value. Okay, cool. I want to make sure you're still there. All right. So we want to get a book editor to assemble your book for you. And like I told you, you can do this with no experience at all. Okay. All right. You want an editor to assemble the book for you. Okay. Now that the book is assembled, the next thing you want to do is you want to get the same book in a Kindle layout. All right. So after your book is assembled and formatted, you now want to go back to Fiverr.com and you want to find a Kindle expert, someone who can put it in a digital format. All right. You want a Kindle expert that can put your same hard copy book in a Kindle format, right? Because on Amazon, you want to get royalties. You want to get royalties for your hard copy, which is like this, when they buy your hard copy. And you also want to get royalties when they buy your Kindle version. So you always want to get two copies. You want a hard copy version and you want a Kindle version. And you can get both of these formats done on Fiverr.com. All right. Now, the editor may be different than the Fiverr layout person. So when you're dealing with the editor, all they're going to do is they're going to format, they're going to give you the format of your book for a hard copy. And then for your Kindle version, you need to go to a Kindle expert. Okay. Your Kindle expert will give you the Kindle version so you can upload the digital version to Amazon. And also, not only Amazon, you can upload it to Barnes & Nobles as well. I think it's a Nook. So you got Amazon, Kindle, and then you have Nook. So you want to be able to get royalties from both of these platforms, okay? You don't want to just, when I first started this book here, I was getting serious. When I sold my book on Amazon, I was making a couple $1,000s a month from royalties every single month, for like up to 7 years, right? Because my book was #1 on Amazon. So I was getting these checks every single month because of this book. Okay. And that's the same thing you can do when you learn how to, I'm going to show you a little secret on how to make your book #1 on Amazon as well. All right. All right. So, okay. So we talked about formatting and now we talked about Kindle. So now once you're done with Kindle, this is where you go for the Kindle service. So right here is like, you can now manage your create space content on Amazon and improve your publishing and services. So here's what happens. Once your Kindle version is ready, and once your paperback version is ready, this version right here, you want to go to Amazon Publishing, and you want to go to Amazon, and this is where you're going to upload your master digital copy so you can have a paperback version printed. Okay, a paperback version printed. And you want to upload your Kindle version to KP, I think it's kp.org. And that's where you can upload your Kindle version and go through Amazon's formatting in order for your Kindle version to be public in the Kindle market on Amazon.com. All right. All right. Somebody says, are there any special questions, skills we need to ask when choosing editors and proofreaders? So let me answer this question real quick. Are there any specific questions, skills we need to ask when choosing editors and proofreaders? So what's going to happen is when you hire an editor on Fiverr, you're going to review to see what kind of packages that they offer. right? And you want a book layout. So you're looking for a book layout package. All right. So that's what you're going to tell them. Hey, I want a book layout package, editor. All right. So, and they're going to know. They're going to know. They're going to know exactly what, and then they're going to tell you what they need. They're going to need all your files so they can compile your book into your raw files into a book. All right. And for the proofreader, you're just telling them that you want them to proofread your raw files, your raw documents. That's all you're doing. Okay. Hope that helped. All right. So create space. Now, I think Amazon has changed their platform here because once you finish your book and now it's ready to go, like say it's ready to upload to Amazon, then you're going to have to go to kp.org. I think it's kp.org. Well, you can research it, right? And it'll tell you exactly how to upload your book to Amazon for the Kindle version and also for the paperback. Okay. All right. So now here, this is very important. Now, if you want to generate customers from your book, again, like I said, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter what you can be in any industry. This training is for anyone, right? If you want to generate customers from your book, right? The calls to actions. So you want to make sure inside of your book, you want to make sure that you have 3 calls to action inside of your book, right? Because people are buying your book, they're getting your book for free. So you want to make sure you have 3 calls to actions. And then during your calls to actions, you want to drive the customers to your website. Okay? You want to drive them to your website, and whatever you're promoting on your website at that point, then that's where you do your selling on your website, right? So you want to drive the customer from your book to your website. All right, you got it? So there's multiple reasons why you are becoming an author. 1, to be an expert in your field. 2, to build trust. Trust, know, like, and trust. Know, like, and trust. To build authority with people, and also drive them back to your website. And on your website, you can have whatever products that you have on your website. You can offer your customers those products, right? You guys understand what I'm saying? Whatever products you have on your website, you can offer the customers those products, because now you build know, like, and trust with the customer. You're driving them from your book to your website. All right, you got it? All right, cool. You want at least 3 calls to action. You want 3 calls to actions, and you want to drive them to your website. All right. Now, look, like I said, this training is, we only have about an hour on this training. So I'm trying to get the key points. But like I said, whoever typed the word I inside of the chat, I'm going to send you guys a private message with this PowerPoint presentation. All right. So if you haven't typed I here, then I'm not going to be able to send it to you. Okay. All right. So you can still type I if you want. Okay. All right. So also inside of your book, and this is very important as well. Inside of your book, you want to make sure that you have a link tracking URL. And this is for the Kindle version. You know, inside of this hard copy, you know, you can put a link in here, but you don't want to put a URL in here, right? So inside of the hard copy, you want to put your website. Okay. Inside of the hard copy, you want to put your website inside of here, and you want to tell them to go to your website. Okay. Like in the back of the book here. See, I got a website in the back, and in my beautiful picture too. You see my beautiful picture? All right. So you want to put your website inside of the book, but for the Kindle version, you want to put a clickable URL, and you want to be able to track. You want to be able to track the clicks. So when somebody clicks on a link, okay, then you know that the click is coming from the book, because you're telling this platform that anybody who clicks on this link, they're coming from this book. Okay, they're coming from this book. All right, so you want to be, what you can't measure, you don't know what's going on. if you can't measure something, you're in the dark, right? Like if you can't measure your success, how do you know if you're growing or not, right? You don't know. Like if you can't measure your success, guys, you don't know if you're growing or not. All right. We want to be successful, but if we don't measure, how we gonna know? Like how are we gonna know? Okay, so you want to be able to measure, and you do that through tracking. You can use ClickMeter, you can use Bitly. Bitly is very, very, very popular right now. Okay, Bitly links. All right, let's keep going. All right, so let's talk about the cover of the book. Now, the cover of the book is very important because that's the first thing that people are going to see, and that's the first thing that's going to entice people to. That's the first thing that's going to entice people to want to click and look at your book. All right, so let's talk about the cover. Okay, so here's my Kindle. All right, so we want to make sure the title of the cover is catchy. All right, and we want to make sure the title solves a problem. Hidden credit repair secrets that can fix your credit fast, right? So you want the title to be catchy, but you don't want the title to be misleading. You just want it to be catchy, and it needs to solve a problem, okay? All right. All right, so you want your title to be stunning. So if you want to get a title, you can go to Fiverr.com, and these are print images. These are covers, what I'm showing you. Like these are covers of book covers. So these are people in Fiverr that will do your book cover for you. But your book cover has to be stunning. You see? It's catchy. The book cover has to be catchy. Okay? It has to be stunning. So this is why I'm showing this to you right here. These are book covers in Fiverr. You go to Fiverr.com and look at book covers, but you want your book cover to be stunning. You want it to be catchy. You want it to be shocking. Okay? You want it to be shocking. All right? All right. Miss Chambers, you said, I would appreciate a copy of this video that you are teaching us tonight. Well, the replay of this will be in all the streams, so you guys can watch it over and over and over. So you want this book cover to be stunning and shocking so it can catch people's attention. You can also go to 99designs.com. They do book covers as well. All right. You can go to 99designs.com. And not only do they do book covers, they do everything. I mean, they do logos, they do websites, they do landing pages, 99designs.com. But they also do book covers. Remember, you want your book cover to be stunning, shocking, eye-catching. Man, I want that. Ooh, I like that book. Oh, wow, that book is good. Right? Like that's what you want. Okay. All right, let's keep going here. All right, you can also go to upworks.com and have a designer design your book for you there as well. So as you can see here, expert graphic designer. It says print covers, content design, ebooks, print, illustration. All right. So your book cover is what's going to capture people. That's what's going to, stop people in their tracks. It's like thumbnails. So you want to make sure that book cover is attracting, right? And look, like I said, not only do I still get royalties off this book right now, 8 years. Amazon sending me free money, 8 years. I still get royalties as of right now. And that's what it's all about. It's all about continuity. It's all about continuity, guys. Everybody should have a book. Okay? I still get royalties off of this after 8 years. Okay? I wrote this book one time. Well, I updated it like 3 times. Right? And I'm about to update it again, a 2022 version. Okay? I'm going to update the name. I'm going to update the look. I'm going to update the cover. Okay? I'm going to re-release it. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to get this back to the top. Okay? Right now, it's not even in the top 20 right now, right? Because I haven't been promoting it. So it's not even a top 20. But what I'm about to show you right now, I'm going to jump the line. I'm going to update the cover. I'm going to update the image. I'm going to update the call to action, and it's going to be shocking looking. And I'm going to show you my secret to get it to number one. All right. All right, cool. So let's go. All right. So distribution basically means is like, what kind of promotion do you want to do once you get the book out? Okay. All right. Marty said, how much do you think we will spend doing doing it at least expend? Okay, I'll come back to that. Distribution. One place you can get exposure for your book is on your website. Put it on your website. Put the book on your website, right? So everybody who has a website, you can put your book on your website. That's one place you can get exposure. Another place you can get exposure is on a landing page, right? Like, say, for example, you know, you can use your book as a lead magnet, right? You can give it away free, the digital copy, right? Say you're doing marketing on social media, all your social media platforms, and you want someone to give you their email. And in order to get their email, you want to give them something for free. So you can give them a copy of your new book for free, right? Because not only do you get their email, but you also build authority with that person. That you build know, like, and trust. Remember, know, like, and trust. You build that, right? That person got your book. They start reading your book. It's free. Inside of your book, because it's a digital copy, you put calls to action links in there. Remember? Calls to action links. So that's another way you can promote your book. All right. All right. So now here is the secret weapon. Here's the secret weapon. How many of you guys right now on the call can afford $5 a day to promote your book to number one on Amazon? Who can afford $5 a day to promote their book on Amazon? Type in the chat for me. That's $150 a month. Can anybody afford $5 a day to promote their book on Amazon to make it number one? Type in the chat for me. If you get a Starbucks every single day, that's $5 a day. That's $5 a day. Okay, I know you can't cut back on your Starbucks, but stop going through the Starbucks line, okay? Stop going through the Starbucks line. If you're paying $5 every time you go to that Starbucks line in the morning, stop doing that. Just go to the grocery store and buy the Starbucks by bulk, right? Because I want you to use that $5 a day to reinvest into yourself. We got to reinvest into ourselves, guys. All right, we got to reinvest. All right. I have mentors as well. I don't know if you guys knew, but I just joined like two big time. I just hired mentors. I just hired very expensive mentors to help me grow. All right. And normally I'm like, I don't have any mentors, but I just invested in two big mentors in the SaaS industry, in the marketing industry, to help me grow. Okay. So invest into yourself. All right. To invest into yourself. All right. So everybody said yes. Okay. Everybody said yes. $5 a day. That's right. That's a Starbucks per day. Just invest $5 a day. All right. So let's talk about Amazon ads. All right. What is Amazon ads? Advertise with intent, ad solution to help you find, attract, and engage millions of Amazon customers every stage of the journey. That's right. So basically with Amazon ads, you can use Amazon ads to bypass everyone in your category for your book. And it only costs $5 a day to do that. All right. So say, for example, you're learning how to market. Say you're learning how to market, but you want traction on your book. So what you do is you price your book, your hard copy. You price your hard copy $5.99 or $9.97. So this is your hard copy. So you say $9.97 for the hard copy and $4.97 for the Kindle. Okay, $4.97 for the Kindle, $9.97 for the hard copy. And then what you do from there is you use Amazon ads to jump the line. You use Amazon ads to jump the line. Okay, that's what you do. Okay, because you have 60,000 books in your category, and there's no way you're going to rank number one on the first page of Amazon when you're just starting out. It requires a lot of organic marketing. So how do you jump the line? You pay. You use Amazon ads, but you got to have a physical book or a digital book with a price attached to it. Okay. So you got to have a physical book or a digital book with a price attached to it. How many of you guys have been to Universal Studios? Raise your hand if you've been to Universal Studios in Orlando or California and you paid for the Jump the Line pass. Type in the chat for me. How many of you guys have been to Universal Studios and you paid an extra $100 to jump the line? Okay. Type in the chat for me. Type in the chat. If you're like me, I'm not waiting in no line. Okay. Who paid for VIP? I'm not waiting in no line. I'm telling you that. Okay. Robert said every time. Okay. That's right. Fast pass, jump the line. That's right. So this is the same exact thing. This is the same exact thing. This is what a lot of people miss out on. This is why it's so important for you guys to attend these type of Facebook Lives to get these little nuggets. All right. Amazon, I'm telling you, it's inexpensive. It's the cost of coffee to jump the line with your book. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at Amazon. All right. So one of the things you want to do, this is very important with Amazon, is that you want to make sure that you read their terms and conditions. All right. You want to make sure that you read their terms and conditions. Chris says all day. Fast pass. That's right, baby. Fast pass. Jump the line. Okay. Amazon says that you want to read the terms and conditions. So make sure you read the terms and conditions. So it's very important because there's one thing you don't want to do. There's one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to mess up with Amazon, right? If you're paying them $5 a day and they're ranking your book to number one, like you even jumping over my book, like you're jumping. If you do a book on credit, you're jumping over everybody's book because everybody's trying to get there organically, right? Without paying. They're trying to use the free method, but they don't know. A lot of these authors don't even know that they just pay $5 and just $5 a day. And your book just jumps the line just for coffee. And now your book is up there, right? And you're building authority and you're building trust and all those new eyeballs, all those new people who didn't know about you. And now they know about you because you have a stunning cover. You have a shocking title. It can't be misleading, but you're solving a problem. You're solving a problem. All because of a cup of coffee. Where's this cup of coffee? All because of this Batman cup of coffee. Okay. That's all it is. $5 a day. Actually, I do have coffee in here. All right. It's Starbucks, like I said, from Publix and here in Florida. Okay. So make sure you know the terms and conditions of Amazon. All right. Also, Amazon Advertising Learning Council. Okay. Understand their platform. That's something else that's very critical. Before you start advertising your book on Amazon, you want to make sure that you understand their platform. Okay. Understand their platform. Guys, this is your business. Like I said, I don't care what business you're doing. I don't care if you're a hair salon. I don't care if you're selling a product. I don't care if you're doing credit repair, taxes, or consulting, whatever you're doing. Amazon is the biggest retailer online right now, and they offer advertising, and they offer it to us. Use your book, use your $5 a day method, and grow your business. Okay. All right. So before you start advertising with Amazon, the first thing you want to do is you first want to see who's ranking number one. And as you can see right here, look at these books right here. It says sponsor. You see right here where it says sponsor ads. So this is where your book will be. Your book will be in this place right here where it says sponsor. Okay. And you're just paying Amazon $5 a day. And as you can see, it says sponsor. So Amazon is ranking your book first. Of course, if you pay them money, they're going to show your stuff first because it's all a business, right? And also what you want to do is when you're running Amazon ads, you want to make sure you do keyword research. All right. So let me explain that to you. So say, for example, you're running a tax business. I'm giving you an example. And you write a book on the tax code, the top secrets you need to know about taxes, right? So when you're in Amazon's platform to run the ad, you got to make sure you have the right keywords running in your ad. So when people type the word taxes, your book will come up. So it's extremely important when you get into their platform that you understand how to use their keyword tool, because Amazon is going to say, what keywords do you want when people search on Amazon, like what keywords do they need to put in for your book to show up? So you want to make sure you understand the keywords that's relevant to your topic or to your book title. And that's extremely important, because if you put the wrong keywords in and when people type for it, your book won't show up. All right. Extremely important. Okay. All right. The next thing you want to do is you want to run your ads. So once you know what's ranking on number one, then you find your keywords, then you want to go ahead and run your ads. And when you run your ads, Amazon is going to start showing your book on the top of the Amazon page in front of all of these new people that don't know anything about you. And now Amazon is going to start saying, okay, I'm showing this to all these people. It's up to them to click. Okay, I'm showing it to all these people. It's up to them to click. $5 a day, cup of coffee right here. All right, cup of coffee. All right, $5 a day. Very easy to do, but you got to get your book out. I told you can do it in 30 days. Now, the next thing you want to do is monitor. All right, monitoring is extremely important, because even though it's $5 a day, you're still paying Amazon some money. All right, even though it's $5 a day, you're still paying Amazon some money. So Amazon have great statistics. And what you can do is you can go in there and you can monitor how many people clicked on the book, how many people purchased. And one of the good things about it, it'll tell you, Amazon will tell you that 25 people clicked on your book and 5 people bought. You know what I mean? Or like 100 people clicked on your book link and like 20 people bought. So Amazon will tell you that. All right. Hey, listen, before I continue, I want to tell you a little something really quick. Okay. Now, this is how many of you guys here on the call right now? How many of you guys type in the chat for me? How many of you guys has a credit repair company or looking to start your own credit repair company? If you're looking to start your own credit repair company, type in the chat for me, or you already run a credit repair company. I have something for you. Go ahead and type in the chat for me. If you're starting one or if you run one right now, go ahead and type in the chat for me. Looking to start, have a company. I do. Go ahead and type in the chat for me. I have a credit repair company. I run a credit repair company. I want to start. I already have one. Run one. All right, cool. Have one. All right, cool. So listen, I already run one, but I need help. Always have a lot done. Have one. All right, check this out. So if you're looking to start and run a successful credit repair business, right? Or even if you have one, all right, I have some special training for you. Okay, so it's never too late to have training, even if you already run a credit repair business. Okay, listen, I've been in this game for like 6 years, and I just hired my first 2 mentors. Not one mentor, 2. Think about it for a second. I know a lot. I've been pretty successful with the client dispute manager, right? I'm pretty good at marketing, but I hired 2 mentors to help me go to the next level. So what am I saying? I have some special training for you guys, especially for the ones that's starting. And if you're running a credit repair business, I think this training is going to help you as well. Okay. So here's what I did. I put together this special training right here, right? It's a step-by-step 30-day email mastery class. It's teaching you step-by-step on how to start and run a successful credit repair business. All right. It's an email master class. So what does that mean? That means every day you're going to get a different email every single day teaching you how to start the credit repair business properly, how to run the credit repair business properly, and how to grow the credit repair business properly. All right. So there's a lot of people out here that's feeding the wrong information on how to start, run, and grow a credit repair business. So what I decided to do, I said, you know what? I got to put together something that's concise. It's a mini course and it's an email course. So you can, you can read it like while you're in bed in the morning, like while you're traveling. And these little bit-sized emails come to you with highlight key points, teaching you step by step on how to run a credit repair business. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show this screen. Go ahead and take, if you're on your cell phone, take a screenshot. If you're on your phone, if you're on your computer, go ahead and take a screenshot. And it's at myfreetraining.info. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that. myfreetraining.info. I'm going to type it in the chat for you again. Start and run a credit repair business master class. Okay. Go to myfreetraining.info. So it's myfreetraining.info. Okay. So that's where you're going to go. There you go. Somebody posted it already in the stream. Just go to myfreetraining.info and jump into class. It's free. There's no cost to you, and it's going to be valuable for you. Okay. It's going to be extremely valuable for you. Trust me when I say that. All right. Now, let's finish up the book class. And now we're going to do Q&A. We're at an hour right now. So does anybody have any questions pertaining to the book? All right. I don't want to keep you guys on here much longer. Just if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. Any questions at all? All right. I'm going to do a quick recap while you guys think about the questions that you have. Here's the thing. You got the book inside of you. Okay. The answer is how much. So Marte said, how much will it really kind of cost to get this book, right? Like how much? So it really depends on you. Like if you write everything yourself, you got your chapters. That's A, right? If you transcribe them, that's not going to cost you more than $100. Okay. The proofreader, the book editor, they start anywhere from $30 all the way to $100 to put your book into a format. The proofreader, it depends on how many pages. If you got like 10,000 pages, that can cost you up to $100 to get like 2 or 3 proofreaders to proofread 10,000 words. Not pages, 10,000 words. Okay. The editor, again, can cost you anywhere from $30 to $100, $150 to take your book and put it in a book format. The Kindle people, to put it in a Kindle format, that'll cost you the same, anywhere from $50 to $100. Okay, so you got your book editor, and then you have your Kindle person, right? And then when you upload it to Amazon's book servicing service, that's not going to cost you anything, right? That's not going to cost you anything. And then on top of that, you got your $5 a day. So you're going to do your ads. All right. So yeah. So yeah, around 500 to 600. All right. So there is some cost, guys, unless you're going to do the book editing yourself, which I'm not. Unless you're going to do the proofreading yourself, you can, but I recommend you have at least 2 or 3 proofreaders look at your book. And unless you're going to do your own Kindle services yourself, which I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna let look, just let the experts do that. And if you can't afford it, put it on your credit card, put it on your Visa, put it on your MasterCard, right? Like you got to be able to afford some things. You know what I mean? Like you got to, right? Like if you want to grow, you want to build know, trust, and the like factor. If you want to build authority, if you want to let people know out there in the world that you are the expert in your field, you got to put some money to the side and you got to take action. All right. What about the forward of the book? So that's up to you. Like you don't have to put a forward in the book. Let me see if I have a forward in my book. You do want to also, you always want to put a table of contents in your book. Okay, so you always want to put your table of contents in the book. That's very important. You got your title page. You see my promotions right here. I got a promotion right here, as you can see. I'm already promoting. I got some testimonials right here. I put some testimonials in the front. And I got the table of contents. You always want the table of contents. And at the end, I have the resources. Let's see here. So these are all the resources at the end. Okay. All right. Did you guys get some value today, guys? Did you guys get some value? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. We're about to wrap it up. Did you guys get value today? Let me know. Type in the chat. Type in the chat. Type in the chat. Type in the chat. Normally, like this training right here, I normally sell this training. Yeah. People have paid for this training, just to let you know. Yeah. I taught this training at one of my events. Yeah. I taught this training at one of my events. You guys got it absolutely free. Same training. Same one. Yeah, same one. I taught it at Roadmap to Six Figures. Okay, same training. People paid a lot of money to come out to that one, but I wanted to give it to you free. All right. Again, we're going to wrap it up right now. Check it out. Go to myfreetraining.info. Okay, myfreetraining.info. Take a screenshot of this. Get your free training on how to start, run a successful credit repair business. Even if you're already running a business right now, there may be some stuff that you missed. You may think you know everything, but we don't know everything. You may think you know everything, but you don't know everything. Like I just told you before, I just hired 2 mentors after 6 years of running a software company. I said to myself, it's time for me to get a mentor. All right. myfreetraining.info. All right. All right, cool. So we will wait for the private message and let me know if I can be the Spanish version. So we will wait for the private message and let me know if I can be the Spanish version and we can be a partner. So you must be talking about the Spanish version of the Client Dispute Manager, which is coming along. I think next week, I'm actually going to do a demo of the Spanish version of the Client Dispute Manager. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you coming by. And next week, we'll be back. Just keep your eyes out on when I'm going to have my next live, which will probably be next week. And until then, take care.